Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Today I'm at the Crosby in San Diego, a really nice golf course, really fancy. I had to go through 3 different gates to get to this place. If you guys saw that review that I did of the swing coach, which I gave it, I think 1.5 stars out of 5, really bad review. The people who make the swing coach saw that and they want to have another chance. They want to have, they think that they can teach me how to use it in a better way, and they also made some changes to the product. And they want to give me a new product to try out. And a guy who works with the swing coach, Dean Reinmuth, is a teacher here at the Crosby. He teaches lessons here. He used to teach Phil Mickelson and stuff. So Dean invited me out, and these guys here, this is like a movie crew that they're going to document this whole experience. So hopefully, I mean, when I first saw that thing, I thought it was going to be awesome. So we'll see. Hopefully it works out. And I'm just really looking forward to talking to Dean about his work with Phil Mickelson and other tour players, and also just his general philosophy of the swing. I know he's super into rhythm and balance and everything like that, and I can use more of that. All right, let's try it. When I use this, 2 things happen. If I swing, like, put a little too much energy into it, it goes straight into the ground. Mm-hmm. If I kind of tempo it out, I'd say about 80% of my shots go kind of a nice arc, but very left. I would say about 45 degrees left.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'll take this out.
All right, so the spacer's coming out.
You can hold that.
Yep.
Now, what this is down on the ground for is this. There's been a new thing about people going left, swinging left. Okay?
Yeah, you see that in, not so much Golf Digest, but message boards. People love it.
But you see it everywhere.
Yeah.
Even tigers start going left.
Yeah.
That's what happened to them.
You see him, what's that?
So watch what I'm going to do.
Feeling this.
I'm going to use this as the guide.
Mm-hmm.
The club should track back on the line a little bit, starts inside like this.
Mm-hmm.
As it comes down, it's going to come back down inside at maximum acceleration point, which is here. It's back on line.
Yes.
Then it goes forward and slightly left. But what is the difference between that swing and this one? I go back here. I come back to go left. Now from this position, I'm going to go left that way.
Oh yeah.
So what's the difference?
Well, the difference is you never came from the inside here. You were down the line and then that way.
Exactly.
It wasn't inside to inside. It was just outside.
Correct.
Yeah.
So if I do that with this and I go left,
that's what I
where
do.
yours went. Exactly.
And you can hit these on command, can't you?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Now, if I do this,
yeah,
I can make the ball bounce here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Why? Because this is designed to max out at 75 miles an hour as it hits the bottom of the arc where it's traveling forward.
So the ball's going to come out of that cradle at 75 miles an hour regardless.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because it's designed for that. We have one at 100. We had them at different varying degrees. This is the initial product. The one with the spacer is designed to come out somewhere between 30 to 40.
Okay.
So it's a 30 to 40 yard shot.
Mm-hmm.
Those instructions are in the material, but most people don't read them.
Yep.
They go, oh, hey, golf, I know golf. It's my club. Let me just make a couple swings.
Yeah.
And that's how things get fired up, you know, because they start doing it without reading the instructions correctly.
Right. I read the instructions, but I didn't have the discipline to do it. That's the other problem.
Exactly.
I you know, because once it's in my hand, man, I want to swing.
So imagine if you have that trouble as a professional, the average person is way worse than you.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And what we have to do is, you can't get better and more consistent at something until you become more personally consistent at details.
Yeah.
You can't.
Specifics.
You can tell them as a teacher and coach, you know, I need you to do this. And you see them 3 days later, and you go, well, didn't I tell you? Oh, yeah, but you know, I just wanted to hit a couple.
Right.
And I can't get over the par 5 if I swing that easy. You know, over the par 3 if I swing that easy. Those kinds of details.
Yeah.
Which is why they don't get better. This won't allow a person to do it correctly. I mean, incorrectly. It will tell you if it's correct or not every single time that someone swings.
So I've never heard of something more golf-wise attractive to me than to have a tool in my hand that will let me come more from the inside. Everybody is talking about over the top ad nauseum.
Right. So when I grew up, let me interject here. When I grew up, the worst thing you could do was swing from outside in.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? So when the fad became going left.
Yeah.
Well, what does that mean? See, I can come in from here, and when that exits on the right swing plane, which would be to go up over the shoulder,
Yeah.
that club is left of this line. But
Yep.
when does it turn into white?
Right.
Is the
People
question.
talk about like super slotting and Lee Trevino and having this insanely flat downswing that then goes left. It's like super rotational.
Right, so make a
Yeah.
fist. So if I take this, the club,
Yeah.
and I go this way,
Yeah.
as fast and hard as I want,
Yeah.
versus this way,
Oh no, that's a major difference. That's a major difference.
right.
Yeah.
And that's the difference, is
Yeah.
how are you going to get the ball to go farther if all your energy is going sideways?
No.
Think of every possible sport you can think of. A quarterback who's running to his left and throwing to his right
Yeah.
doesn't work.
No.
A
No.
batter who's pulling out this way, trying to hit the ball hard, doesn't work unless it's a long foul, right?
Yep.
So there's not a single sport where the physics are overridden by some person's opinion
Yeah. Tennis
as
for
to
sure.
what happens,
Yeah.
right?
All of it.
Every single one. And anybody, I always tell people, and you could do the same thing, test me on it. If this doesn't hold, it doesn't hold. You can't make it up. But if it holds to physics, it's undeniable, right?
Yeah. The laws of physics, whether the entire human race vanishes or not, are going to be the same.
And,
Yeah.
and they're simple. They're not. You don't have to make it complicated.
Yeah.
You just have to realize if that club is traveling this way, and it reaches 40 miles an hour when it's going this way, the ball's going this way. If it reaches 40 miles an hour going this way with the spacer in it, the ball's coming out down here.
It seems that the super rotational teachers that I've talked to, they think there's going to be more flash speed in this kind of thing than there would be in this kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's all hocus pocus. They're coming up with stuff that makes no sense. When I first
Yeah.
met Toski, the first thing he said to me, and it was back probably in 1973, he says the terminology people are coming up with is driving me crazy.
He said that in 73.
1973.
Yeah.
And I kind of looked at him, I still remember it, and Bob's a dearest friend, I just saw him at the PGA show. And I said, so now you see post up. That's a basketball term. It's not a golf term.
Right.
Post up's basketball.
Yeah.
You know, a serve and a volley, that's tennis. I mean, it's pretty easy to know what the words are. So when you talk about something, people have to understand what that really means and how you're affecting other people at home. Because when a person says, well, swing left, and they're going from here, what are they going to do?
Oh, yeah.
Outside in.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
not inside, on the line, back inside.
Yep. Yep.
So that's where
And even if you have it for a second where you are going inside on the line back in, it can so easily
Drift out.
start to be.
Matter of
to
fact,
be
that was my
left.
particular flaw. Mine was, and I'm going to use this line.
Yeah.
Mine was I'd get here, and I was taught to turn my hips like I was in a barrel when I was younger, before your era. And I'd get to here, and then I'd go like this, and that club would get caught right here. My right arm would get caught behind my rib cage,
Yeah.
and the club would drift that way.
Yeah.
Then I would release it, and I'd get a snap hook.
Yeah.
And I knew when I was down, I was in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't good enough when I was younger to save it all the time by blocking it, but then I became a blocker.
You said you would actually get physical contact where it would bump it on outside.
Yeah,
It would
absolutely.
actually.
I could feel it. I could feel my right arm get stuck right at my rib cage, and I keep turning, and then I said, I'm in trouble.
Yep.
Right here.
Yep.
Now, when I do that with swing coach, that ball's coming out left
Oh yeah.
because I can't cut it. I can't save it by peeling it off at the bottom
Yep.
because it won't react to that.
And with a club, sometimes you can hit down on it hard enough to make it go
That's
kind of
what you
straight.
do.
Yeah. Right. Right.
That's exactly
Oh,
what you do.
I know what I do. Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
And that's what we call saving it. You're out of position,
Uh-huh.
and you hit down and trap it,
Yeah.
and you trap it with the face a certain way, and you cut it back on line.
Mhm.
So you get a probably maybe 80% effective shot,
Mm-hmm.
give or take.
Yep.
All right. Where if you come in from the correct angle, you get 100% correct spot.
All right, Dean, we're gonna get one down the middle, going a good swing direction and good acceleration.
There you go.
There we go.
On March 14th, 2017 in Long Beach, California for the Be Better Golf one-day school with Jeff and Tony. They're going to be out here together in California for a very limited time. So this is a really exciting chance to work with them and see how they build power and direction too. Because Jeff really can fill up the grid. It's in Long Beach. and it's going to be an amazing 4 or 5 hours together with these guys. The link for it's in the description. We're going to be concentrating mainly on full swing and driver. I'll be there as well. And Jeff will be putting on a demo and then working with Be Better golfers that come out. So check that out. Like I said, the link's in the description. We're super excited. Get in on it now because it's very limited. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.